Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Mega Man 2 Randomizer bracket stage. Right now, we're on the upper side of the house with 2% Chungus and Prodigy. Winner here will be taking on Casual Tom in the winner's finals. I'm Senator Sama, and joining me in the booth today is Rico. Say hello.
Wait, this thing's on? I'm live? Oh my, what did I do to myself? It's been a while. Alright. So, Senator Sama basically broke it down for us. We got 2% Chungus and Prodigy. Winner semifinal. So, I believe we have ourselves a flag set for this first game of our best of 3 match between these two runners. Sinister, enlighten us, please.
Not a problem. The enlightenment will be easy, zipless, revealed, and no sprite randomization. So they're going to be pretty standard, almost baby's first seed.
So a little warm-up run for the two of them, it feels like. We'll see what happens, but you never know with all of this. Prodigy's sitting on normal like he wants to challenge himself a little bit. But hopefully we'll get these two going and we can get started with Game 1 of our best of 3 match.
Indeed, there won't be anything different from your opening standards from typical brackets because it is going to be revealed. So with them being revealed, there's not much we can really say. And they're on the way. They're on their way.
Well, no surprise here. Quick Man for both. I guess Flash Man being another possible alternative for the first stage. Prodigy running into a little bit of trouble there, getting smacked up by a hamburger there. We'll see if either runner decides to kiss the laser beams, a Prodigy special of his.
No need for that. So far, maybe about a second behind stream right now, but Chungus is, and Prodigy, for all intents and purposes, they're neck and neck, dead even.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a desync, as we can see with the timers. About a second, maybe second and a half. So hopefully we'll get that sorted out so both of the runners are at the same time frame with each other. Aside from that, it does look like Creed is Prodigy a little bit ahead. Creed is our man behind the scenes running the tracker.
Indeed. So right now, pretty standard quick man here. You're not going to see any big surprises here. So we're going to hope to see kind of a divergence here. So
I don't think we'll see a divergence until the third stage. I'm almost certain we're looking at Quick Man as the next stage. Maybe there's a shot at Metal Man showing up sooner rather than later, but I think Prodigy's going to save that for later.
yeah, and Chungus is actually going to go to the Quick Man, the Metal Man play, while Prodigy makes Flash Man.
A little bit of a surprise, but not really. I guess Chungus valuing that second E-Tank straight out of the chute. Prodigy going for what I would think is a more... it is a randomizer, so I can't really say standardized route, but I think that is what I would like to see in the way of running the game. I would go Flash Man, Quick Man in no particular order. Metal Man I would save for a little later. I think Bubble Man, Metal Man. Then we get into the 4 harder stages of Airman, Woodman, especially without zips being enabled. And everybody's favorite, Heat Man. And it looks like Prodigy's going to check real quick, and it is not going to be the weapon he had. It looked like either Charged Heat or Metal Blade.
Charge Heat is an insta shot too, so you get the big shot right from the start. But Chungus is going to pay the price again. He's got to deal with this mech Joe right on this place. He clears it, but jeez, that's going to be rough. And we got a quick man that wants to clip into the ceiling.
Yeah, the nice little screen wrap. It looks like Prodigy might use an E-Tank here. It looks like he's getting a little low, and there it is, the E-Tank used. Just going to use a little bit of the safety sludge there to take down Quickman.
A longer fight than Prodigy didn't really realize. But he does get item 3, which is absolutely useless right now because this is indeed zipless.
Well, it's not entirely useless. It can help a very little bit, but it definitely won't be enabled to use any zips, or yeah, that could be disastrous for the runner.
Yeah, especially if that zip is one of our deal breakers. So there's a couple of zips that save a substantial amount of time that we call zips. Like the item 2 usage in Heatman stage, perfectly fine. The zip in Heatman 2 stage, no, we can't do that.
Definitely not in a zipless run. And it looks like we have an item 1 spotting for 2% Chungus. So it looks like on to Airman. So Chungus definitely taking a different route, and one that might be a little questionable. But you know what? Chungus is in the winner's semifinals. Oh boy. Oh, we got ourselves some Fan Fiends. Item 1 paying immediate dividends here as he's able to bypass the Fan Fiend.
Yeah, item one definitely putting in the work because that is a stationary item 1. So even if you wanted to zip it, you couldn't do it. And right now, this is gonna be a problem. Nets are gonna be a major hindrance because they are armored.
Ooh, another Fan Fiend making an appearance, so Chungus gonna have to let those item 1s disappear, get rid of the Fan Fiend, and proceed forward, hopefully with avoiding the whammy. So no whammy, no whammy, no whammy here for 2% Chungus.
Stop. And right now, Chungus taking his routing here is gonna take care of one of our semi-whammy stages. But right now, Prodigy is basically just going through everything by the book, and that might be the difference between a win and a loss in this particular case.
Well, Chungus is clearing some more problematic hurdles a little early on. I think if item 2 shows up on Prodigy's side of things, that'll make the Fan Fiend section, dare I say, trivial, because the item 2 will just bypass most of the Fan Fiends.
The Fan Fiends can still blow you, so...
Ah, okay, right. Physics.
Yeah, so that wouldn't circumvent the Fan Fiends entirely. Item 1 seems to be the play here, and Prodigy with the Metalman pickup here, he's gonna get his item 1. He'll be good to go, and we got a rather fast flash. Ooh, hard weakness. Ooh, the God weakness in bubble. So that'll save Chungus some time.
Yeah. Ooh. I think he's still at a bit of a net loss here because Chungus just going into his 4th stage, Prodigy taking on his 4th Robot Master. So even with the Quickman stage here being, dare I say, excuse me, Flashman stage being relatively easy to finish, it still should put him at a bit of a deficit.
Yeah, he'll still be in a deficit while Prodigy will be going into Woodman. So at this point, Prodigy it doesn't matter for Prodigy until he finds his item 2. Once he finds his item 2, then we'll see a little bit of a change of where he goes. But for the most part, he's just gonna go by the book.
Yeah, I really think Prodigy is just gonna... Okay. I'm a multiple-time champion at this game. You gotta do something to beat me, because I've proven I can beat you.
That is indeed true. The only other few that's claimed near championship success: Creed, Charlie Boy, Casual Tom, multi-finalist. And once again, he'll be a finalist for this year as well.
Yeah, Casual Tom's definitely put an impressive showing in, making his way to the winner's final so far. So we'll see how it fares with Casual Tom waiting for the winner of this match.
And for those in the chat today, our winner, one of our winners finalists, is among us today. So he's among company.
Uh-oh. Casual Tom scouting the competition, perhaps.
Indeed.
Uh-oh. Alright, Chungus getting through his 4th stage and picking up his item 3. So now it is the quest to figure out what stage item 2 is in. We've narrowed it down.
It's a 33% chance that our item 2 can be on a whammy level. So if it ain't in wood, then oof, we're gonna start digging.
Well, we know it's not Airman. We know it's not Bubble Man. So it's gotta be Heat, Wood, or Crash.
Indeed. And it wasn't quick either, so here we go. And with the Mega Vision, that is not an item 2.
Oh boy. So we got ourselves a whammy board for it's Heat or Crash at this point. Can't be any other stage. We already know what the other 6 have.
Yep. The thing with actually Prodigy's gonna have a little bit of a problem here.
Yeah, he's not using item. Oh, there we go. He's switched over to item 1. So.
This will give Chungus some time back, especially if Prodigy struggles a bit more in this level. And Prodigy's making the adjustment. And with that adjustment, he made a serious adjustment from dealing with from Chungus dealing with that nasty opening to air.
Yeah, the Fan Fiend's definitely quite the hurdle, but it looks like Prodigy going with a little bit of time stopper action here.
And that helped out. Okay.
Not something that Chungus had available at the time. So Prodigy finding a little bit of a time save, and Chungus looking for some items. No, it looks like he's just going to try to buster down Crashman, and down he goes.
Indeed. But he still has a fairly long wood, and then the 2 whammy levels. So he's still behind the 8 ball.
Oh, absolutely. Dare I say Prodigy, the better part of at least 3/4 of a stage ahead at this point.
Yep, he'll be going into our whammy levels soon enough. So, for those who don't know about the whammy levels, why we call them or why it's been adopted as the whammy levels. If you don't have the proper items, like say you only come in with an item 2, Heat's decent if you know what you're doing, but otherwise, yeah, you can find yourself in a world of hurt, especially if you get a nasty enemy set. Tournaments have been won and lost on whammy levels, like Crash and Heat, so. And Prodigy is not going to be scouting for that item 2, just assuming that Heat's going to sit on it, so.
That's almost a safe assumption at this point. Item 2, if it's in Heat, I'm not really sure if it helps for Crashman. But maybe I'm overlooking a part of the stage that in zipless is a little bit different than having the zip at the beginning of the stage to bypass the elevator section.
I think, honestly, the fact that I think Prodigy is going under the assumption that he's not going to be able to find, if item 2 is not in Crash, that's a really big time sink. So he's just going to knock out Heat now, and if this ends up being the right answer and item 2 is here, no harm, no foul. If it is the case, Chungus will get some time back, provided he goes straight to Crash.
That's a difficult sell, though, to try to go to Crash before Heatman.
You have both means to do it right now. You have item 1 to help with the elevators, and item 3 to help with the climb.
True. I mean, you're not wrong in that aspect. There goes Chungus using a little safety sludge, making sure that getting bodied by Airman is not going to take him down. So, Chungus, let's see where he goes. Looks like Heatman. No, he's going Crashman. Ooh.
He's making the assumption that item 2 is here, so somebody's wrong.
Well, we'll see soon enough. Prodigy getting through the Yoku section, doing it the old natural way. Well, maybe we have some vacancies in the elevator stage. I did not see any enemies on that second board.
It's the first board, and they were tackle fire. They were fire dispensers.
Oh, that's so boring. I mean, they could definitely knock you off of a platform, but Chungus looks to be doing all right. And Prodigy finds the item 2.
Prodigy made the right choice, meaning that he's a little bit of clipping action here. Good job from Chungus. Well, Chungus did like an accidental clip, which is not a big issue here because it was like transitional. But right now, though, this is going to be really, really rough for Chungus because he's going to have to go through Heat without that item 2. We know that item 2 is now locked on Heat.
Yeah, that's a bit of a yikes. The one stage you really want to make... Ooh, Prodigy getting rejected there by... what are they? The Chanky Makers, I believe they're called?
Yep, Chanky Makers. Oh, and Chungus making good use of that, making use of that item 3, especially for that ascent.
Oh, Chungus, you're in a little bit of a bind here, and he's going to have to bypass the E-Tank, not having item 1 to be able to get back up. He'd have to fall all the way back down. Not a price I'm willing to pay for an E-Tank.
And once again, Prodigy making very good use of that flash stopper, that time stopper.
Oh, wow. Chungus just absolutely obliterated Woodman. He found something, and I'm not even sure what it was because he was firing it at close range. By the time I looked over to see the fight, it was already over.
Say hi and bye to Woodman. But this is also a major thing, though, because Prodigy is going to be starting Wily close to 19 minutes, or close to 18 minutes.
Yeah, very true. Chungus, well, has Heatman stage to go through, and with the knowledge of there's no item 2 to help him out, a bit of a tough sell. Chungus definitely behind, and now we'll see potentially how far behind. So we've got 17:30. We are now being confronted by the best eyebrows in gaming. It is Dr. Wily.
Indeed, and we got a couple things. We got ourselves a dragon, but because we do not have the full sprite custom, you can only pick from 2 options today: the color and its weakness. So, ladies and gentlemen in chat, make your guesses. Frico, you're the host tonight. So tell me colors and weakness.
All right, I'm gonna go I wanted to say green, but no, that's too mainstream. I'm gonna go with a yellow dragon. And everybody knows it's gotta be the bubble lead until it's not.
I'm gonna go, since it's game 1, I'm gonna go with my monochrome dragon with the crash bomb.
Oh, another vile weapon to have as a dragon weakness.
I only got like 15 points. I only got like less than 4 points this season. So.
Oh no.
I took a 2-pointer. I took a 2-pointer a couple weeks back, and then I just been nickel and diming half points since. So it is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
So last chance in chat. So remember, if you get both of them here, that's a 2-point. Well, in this case, it'll be a 1-pointer because we only have 2 things rather than the 3. And for each correct answer that's not the full correct answer, half point to you. So here we go.
Oh wow. Chungus is about 2 minutes behind. However, all is not lost. And of course, I immediately eat my words for not saying, oh, green dragon's gonna be too mainstream. Of course, it's a green dragon.
And going down the air shooter. Ugh.
Yeah.
So if you said green and air, congratulations.
Alright, so back to 2% Chungus. It will really only matter for the boss refights, but Chungus has some weaknesses that he can use to get through the fights a little quicker. I'm not sure if it's going to equate to 2 minutes worth of time saved, so I still think if Prodigy can keep it clean, so to say, it's his game to lose in this best of 3.
All Prodigy has to do is just remain consistent, because right now, Chungus, so far between the two, only 1 death, but a major time sink, though, in air kind of pushed him back further than he needed to be.
Well, that almost, it's just like an execution. I can't call it an error, but Prodigy showing why you want to save the more difficult stages for later, because you just have more tools in the kit to use to your advantage to get through a stage. Prodigy had Time Stopper, whereas Chungus did not, and we saw that ended up giving about a 35-second or so advantage to Prodigy, and it looks like, oh, we got a lazy leaf here.
Indeed, that is indeed a lazy leaf, and for that, Prodigy's literally gonna save a lot of ammo. If Chungus doesn't find this weakness, oh boy, this could be a fairly painful pick-up. Wow, Prodigy showing why you get lazy leaves, and Chungus is going down the line here. Oh, it's not your bubble. We probably won't know that.
No, he found the air shooter. But yeah, back to your point. I'm gonna steal your point real quick because I know you were going there and I interrupted you, unfortunately. We won't know the second weakness until we see the grid at the end of the credits scene. So hold out hope for everybody else who did not call Quick Boomerang or Bubble Lead, as we know they are not the correct answer.
Meanwhile, on Prodigy's side, while Chungus is taking a flight, Wily did not clean his pipes. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to think Wily's is a little bit more demented in the head. Looked like a little bit of red action there.
Yeah, oh boy. There's just nowhere I can go with this. That's family friendly. So, yeah, we're just going to leave that alone and move on to the Guts Tank. We'll blame it all on the Guts Tank.
And it is weak to Kame. also referred to as Windows. Buster Week, as simple as you can get.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a bit of a reprieve for our runners with a Buster Week boss in the Wily stage. So no kind of a weapon tax. Although with the changes that have come through in the modern updates of the randomizer, it's a little easier to pay the tax because there are more abundant weapon power-ups available to replenish the energy.
Indeed. Wily, the rematch stages, every time you beat a Robot Master now, you will get access to... Uh-oh. Chungus is now getting that starting to work the lazy leaf, but he wasted a little bit of ammo to doing that, so...
Well, you're going to have to use 2 shots because 2 of them come in low. But overall, you know, Chungus gonna avoid the low one there. Oh, still gets hit, unfortunately.
Gets nailed again, too. So, anxiety rooms for Prodigy. Pretty tame.
Yeah, so far so good for Prodigy.
If Prodigy keeps this up, we may be looking at a sub 30.
Well, let's see what Prodigy tries to pull off here. No, going for the item 2. And gonna bouncing off a hamburger. So, oh, Chungus kind of did himself a little dirty there. And he's gonna pull into the pits and figure out our wall weakness. And it's gonna be the air shooter.
That'll help. Man, that'll help in the long run of things. But the problem is, he's already losing out a lot of time. He's already a stage behind Prodigy. Yeah,
looking at things right now, we're looking at a couple, maybe 5-10 second at most time saves for Chungus going into the refights and this section here where Prodigy's at against the Boo Beam turrets. But Prodigy finds the air shooter pretty much straight away himself.
Right now, Prodigy's gonna start looking for weaknesses. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. Uh-oh. Finds a bubble. Oh,
that's rough. That's like 4 or 5 shots of that bubble lead. So you're gonna get hit a bunch of times here. So Prodigy probably no, maybe not. Just gonna face tank it, and Prodigy is through the Wily stages and into the refights. Chungus a full stage behind at this point.
A full stage behind? Oh, you got it, sorry.
Now get in there.
A full stage behind, and with Prodigy literally putting on a clinic on what would be one of the easier seeds, I don't know. This could be a sub 29 if this keeps up.
Well, Prodigy found one weakness, and it looks like he's keeping with the same item. No, he's going to switch. No, he's searching now, so he might lose a little bit of time.
Yeah, he's just trying. He's pushing right now. He's apparently paying attention to Robot Masters that are weak to the Buster and those that are not. Those that are weak to the Buster for 7 shots, so...
Yeah, Airman just not being a bro there, throwing up elite air shields pretty much, where you can't get a good shot in on him. So, Heatman, soft weakness, so, or excuse me, more of the bigger weakness.
It looks like Prodigy finds that as well, so... Prodigy is looking clean right now.
Yeah, this could be, you know, 28-30 or so going into Victory Road for Prodigy if he's able to take down this last Robot Master. So, Bubble Man gonna be the last hurdle until the Wily Machine. and finding the bubble lead, or excuse me, Bubble Man getting taken down by the leaf shield. So here we go. No Buster. All right, no Buster on the machine.
Looks like the boomerangs.
Yeah, boomerang. If you can aim them right. No, not for stage 2. Oh, it looks like the crash bomb, although... Oh, there we go. Now he landed it in the right spot. Out of there.
We're looking at a likely sub 30, provided that Prodigy just goes straight to the road.
Oh, he should go to the right. He knows better.
Chungus is going to put up an impressive time, but Prodigy's been playing out of his mind all tournament long.
Well, you know, Prodigy is just kind of making that statement of, all right, I may not be the defending champion, but I'm a multiple champion. So here's my stamp on things, and this is why I've won this tournament multiple times. So the search is on. Let's see what we end up on. Air shooter.
Indeed. Oh, a little bit of a misfire there, and we got an official time coming up now. 29:58. Oh, kind of a little close, but sub 30 all the same.
Yeah, absolutely. That is quite frankly a banger of a time. Oh, Chungus gets bodied by Airman. He might have seen the dot done and just kind of went, oops. So it looks like Chungus going to finish this one out.
Yeah, so right now, Chungus is in a bit of a tight spot here going into game 2. So we're going to see what the next flag set is. And, ooh, hard weakness on air shooter. So with that being the case here, we're gonna see if there's changes to be had, because if this goes the same way for Prodigy takes a ticket with the casual Tom, and I think there is some beef between the two of them.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh, found the atomic fire to be absolutely destroying.
No Metal Blade. Bubble Man was the air shooter? No, Leaf Shield. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was Leaf Shield. So right now, we're going to check this. We're going to check while waiting on Chungus. We're going to check to see what that dragon weakness was.
Yeah, so Chungus going into the machine. And gonna test the Buster. No. Looks like Chungus might have tapped out here.
And we have an official. Chungus is gonna DNF for game 1. So we're gonna move on to game 2. So for the next couple minutes, we're gonna get ourselves set up. And until then, stay tuned and get something to drink, hydrate.
We'll be back. We'll give you the flag set for game 2. Prodigy winning game 1, taking the lead 1-0 here in our best of 3 match.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's game 2. Winner side of the house. 2% Chungus, Prodigy, and we're back again with LV Creed on the track inside. I'm Sensei Sama, and next to me in the booth again is Frico. So, Frico, what's good?
Oh, this match. We got Prodigy just lighting the first seed on fire, taking the lead 1-0. And I believe we have some big changes in the flag set for game 2. So if you'd like to announce the flag set, Sinister, and enlighten the viewers as to what we're up against.
And if you're talking about big changes, you're talking about absolutely no changes whatsoever. We are doing a salty run back, as per Prodigy's request.
All right, so salty run back it is. So we've got easy, zipless, stage names are on, and no randomized sprites.
So it looks like Prodigy is going with the zipless route here. This might be a tell going in for casual Tom, because if Prodigy is going to go in with this mindset, I'm going to wonder if Prodigy... Here's the thing. If Chungus wins here, we will be going to a game 3. If Prodigy wins here, this sets the precedence that we're probably going to be looking at a zipless run from Prodigy, at least in his when he picks, going into the winners finals.
So, a bit of mind games going on here is what you're implying.
Indeed.
I am all for it. So let's see what Prodigy can manage here. Now, if Chungus is able to win this second game, is there a dedicated tiebreaker format, or am I thinking incorrectly about previous years where there was a game 3 automated format for the final deciding game?
Easy revealed zips, but there will be full sprite randomization.
Okay, so that's what we're going to be up against if we get to a game 3.
Indeed. So
definitely a bit of a gear change, although I don't know if it's going to be too much of a hurdle for either of our runners. It is a winner semifinal match, so both of our runners showing that they've definitely, got what it takes to tackle a hurdle or two along the way.
That is indeed the case. So with that being said, though, we gotta really think about how Chungus is gonna have to clean up, because that first seed, did not go well, and from an analytical side of the house, especially as somebody who has started running this second year in a row, though this one was not as good, I can definitely see where problems can lie. If you make too much of a gamble or overthink your routing, the simplest routing can just lead you right in the face, especially if it was revealed.
Well, I think that might have been what worked against Chungus in the first game.